Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today well, not today, it's gonna be over the next like couple of days at least, I'm assuming, unless it just totally grabs me. I'm going to be doing a reaction video for Strange the Dreamer. I haven't started it yet. I put a bookmark in. My kids picked out one of the little bookmarks I had in a pile, and it was the US presidents. It's not updated though, but it's updated all the way through Obama, so it's somewhat current. So I'm going to start reading Strange the Dreamer, and I thought it'd be fun to do a reaction. I'm going to annotate my book, so I'm actually going to write in it, which freaks me out just a little bit. But I'm really excited about reading this, especially because the next one comes out soon. I loved my God, my brain just farted out on me. I love The Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I wanted to say Shadow and Bone, but I'm like, that's the Leigh Bardugo book. Which, by the way, I still have not read The Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows. So this one is over 500 pages. I can't find out how many with my one hand. 536-ish pages. And I am very excited about reading it. So the plan is that I'm going to read it and annotate it, and then I'm going to send it to Chris, and she's going to read it and annotate it and send it back to me. I have a yellow highlighter that I'm going to use with it, and I'm going to write in it too. And then I'm going to see if she can do like a different color than I did. So I'm going to do black and yellow. Maybe she can do blue and pink or something. I don't know. That way we can see the differences and tell them apart besides just the handwriting. But yeah, I'm excited and a little nervous because I've never written in a book before. I even have problems writing in workbooks. So yeah, I keep getting blurry, and I'm sorry. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It does not like me right now, apparently. And I don't want to stare at it because it's creepy when people stare at the viewfinder. It's like, oh look, hi. I like talking to people when I'm staring at myself. No, it doesn't work so well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all of its spoilery goodness. If you've read this, please leave me comments and let me know what you think of it and what you are hoping to get out of the next one, all that kind of stuff. And if you have not read it, I probably wouldn't watch this if I were you, because I have every intention of being spoilery as all get out. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So I am 10% of the way through Strange the Dreamer now. I have picked up the audiobook because I've been going through a little bit of a strange slump in which I'm having a hard time reading my fantasy books. And there's so many names and so many terms, and I'm getting confused. So I got the audiobook to listen to while I'm reading and annotating. So as I'm reading and annotating, I haven't done a lot of annotating. I just done a little bit of highlighting here and there. I'm not really sure how to annotate, to be totally honest, but we're doing this is part of that traveling book thing that me and Chris are doing. And so I really want to make sure that I leave some notes for her and I highlight things that I liked, I thought was interesting. And I have a feeling that as the book progresses, I'll be able to do that more, because reaction videos are some of my favorite, but I don't know where I was going to go with that. I totally lost my train of thought. Anyways, it usually takes a little time to actually get into the book. And I've noticed that about Laini Taylor, that when I read her Daughter of Smoke and Bone books, it took me about 50 pages to get into the book, and I was almost stopped reading it because she just was sitting there talking about these wish beads that she had and making her boyfriend itch, or her ex-boyfriend itch. And it was like driving me nuts. I'm like, we were sitting here for like 50 pages, her talking about wanting to torture him a little bit and making him itch. And I was like, really? That's what we're talking about? This whole book is gonna be about? And then it ended up being one of my favorite books ever. So I have a feeling this is gonna be the same way. It just takes a little bit of time for her books to get going. And once the story is going, the second one won't have the same issue the first one did. It was only the first book of the Daughter of Smoke and Bones books that I had a problem just getting into a little bit. So I had the same problem here, but I'm 10% through it now. I'm on page 60. And so far we have met Laszlo. We know about his past. We have met Nero, and who's the alchemist, and he's kind of a despicable human being. Looking forward to seeing where that's going, and I'm kind of curious, and I just wanted to kind of stop and let you guys know where I was at, because yeah, he's kind of annoying me. These characters, some of these characters in these books that I've been reading lately are annoying me, and Nero is kind of a jerk. And isn't it pretty? Look at that pretty little moth. Shiny. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hi guys. So I am coming in for a little bit of a checkup on Strange the Dreamer. Okay, it's gotten past that point where I'm just like, not really interested. And to the point where I'm like, ooh, yay. So I have just officially passed into part 2. So I'm on page 86. And all I have to say is, this is spoilery. Theon Nero is the biggest dickwad on the face of this little book so far. Oh my gosh, I hate him so much. He is a horrible person, and I hope something really, really bad happens to him. Because he took all of Laszlo's, personal documents about the unseen city, Weep, whatever you want to call it, and used it for his own advantages. Like, this guy has not done enough for him. He helped make it so he could do alchemy. He helped make it so that he is powerful and beloved, the golden boy, and gets no thanks for it. And then he comes to the one thing that he actually cares about, that Laszlo actually cares about, and Nero just like tries to whip it away from him. I am so glad he stood up for himself. I was like screaming yay at the book when he finally stood up for himself, because oh my gosh, it's about damn time. So that's my little update as far as the part that I've already read goes. So now that we are in section 2, chapter 12, we have switched perspectives, and we're not in Laszlo's perspective right now. Laszlo is still getting to Weep because he stood up for himself, and now they are paying attention to him. So now we are in Weep, and what is her name? Sari? We're in a girl's, Sari, I think her name is. We're in her point of view, and they're talking about kissing ghosts. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm only like 3 pages into it, but I passed those 3 pages and I realized I hadn't updated you guys, and I had too much thoughts. Well, I had some thoughts. I had angry thoughts. I hope something bad happens to Nero. That's my angry thought for the moment. I just realized after editing my Contemporary-a-thon vlog, which I did today, that this is not a pretty sight, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Because basically, if I'm at home, I'm in a tank top sitting in my room reading, if I'm not out doing something else, which right now is what I'm doing. So I wanted to give you guys a really quick little tiny update while I was reading and let you know what I was up to. I'm uploading videos for this week. So far I'm on the 3rd of 4 videos for this week. I have edited 3 and I'm uploading the 3rd right now. I have 1 more to do. It's already filmed. I just need to edit and upload it. And I'm reading while my computer's working, because that seems like a win-win to me. Get YouTube done and fun done all at the same time. Well, not that YouTube's not fun. It's just that the filming is the fun part. The uploading is the tenuous part that makes me want to scream at my computer because my internet speeds suck. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, so I'm here for a little update. I am now on chapter 15 of Strange the Dreamer, and I have a couple of small remarks. The first one is Sari, or however you say her name, the blue chick who is the daughter of the god. I want to know who got impaled on the fence, because apparently they went through and killed all the gods, and so all the gods are the ones with the blue skin. And so the very first prologue was evidently about them, but it doesn't really give you much information. All it says is that her skin was blue and her blood was red. And then it talks about the finial sticking out of her and how she came from the sky. And now we know that they are gods. And so there is 5 kids left that are the products of these gods and goddesses. And I want to know more. I want to know who was on the finial. So we got a little bit about them, which was kind of cool. But what I came on to tell you about was their new friend, Calixity. These names suck. Calixity, the heist gem juggler chick that Laszlo meets in the desert, or meets in the next city, and they're like befriended in the desert. I sort of love her. She's hilarious. My favorite part is that when they ask her why she did it, and she says because she could. And it's so much truth and honesty that makes me kind of go, I love her. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say it before I forgot it, that I love her. I see wonderful things happening with her. And I'm really glad to see that Laszlo's coming into his own, that he's feeling strong and feeling part of it and making friends and starting to feel like somebody, not just strange. I think it's even funnier that Nero didn't recognize him. Because Nero's a douche and doesn't pay attention to anybody, doesn't completely fit into his little thing. Anyways, so Laszlo's going to tell a story now, what he thinks is going to be their purpose for this city. And of course, the little bits you understand so far is Godsmack, who is the lead of the army. They killed all the gods and goddesses except for the 5 that are in hiding. And I'm assuming they're either regretting that decision or he is theorizing that they might not be dead after all, because it's something. And I'm curious. I'm 120 pages in now. So here we go again. Hi guys. So update time. I am 222 pages into the book, and Sarai and Laszlo just met in Laszlo's dream. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had a feeling, because you hear enough about these stories that you know that these are just the 2 main characters. So these 2 main characters have to meet. And how else are these guys gonna meet? She's able to walk in dreams and he is the dreamer. So it just makes sense they be able to see each other. But she's like, no, it can't be me, it can't be me. He can't be seeing me. But he does. He gets to see her, and apparently he's enthralled, and she's floored and is beyond herself by how sweet and shy and kind he just radiates. I love Laszlo. He's just so sweet. And is it really vindictive and mean of me that when Sarai went into Thyron Nero's dreams, that they were all chaotic and tight and claustrophobic and just horrible, and part of me is going, good. So he dreams how he is on the inside. He's just this nasty, terrible person. And I was kind of oddly glad that his dreams are also nasty and terrible. But I'm just excited. I'm excited to see them first meet, and I cannot wait to see more. I see beautiful budding things for this, because they're both just enthralled with each other. And I can't wait to see them talk again. But of course, now we at least have to wait some, because she's probably going to be afraid to go see him, or she's going to be, I don't know, something's going to happen. It's going to be a little while before they see each other again. I just have a feeling. So I'm going to go finish my chapter and then go pick up my children, because they don't like to be left places at 8 o'clock at night. Laszlo's dreaming about Sarai, and Sarai's watching. But Laszlo thinks it's Isigald, not Sarai. And again, Sarai's watching. Why doesn't she just go tell him? Why doesn't she say, that's not me. I'm not my mother. Because you know what? I'm real curious. I want to see them talk. They need to talk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am at the point now where Sarai finally went and talked to Laszlo in his dreams. And they had a little moment when they touched, which was oh so wonderful. But I'm just now at part 4, and where I left off, they have made it to the thing. My brain is not working. I'm just in shock at the moment. Okay, so they made it to the mesanthrium or whatever it's called, and they did all their little floating up. My face is red, I'm sorry. And you have Errolfane and his wife, whatever her name is. I can't even find names right now, and my brain is not working. Laszlo and the pilot, the female pilot, all went up to the mesanthrium, got to the hand, and Sarai came up, warned them to go away, and got pulled away by all the ghosts, and then all the ghosts attacked. And so they're on the ground now, freaking out. Azarine, that's the girl's name, is freaking out because their dead just attacked them. And Errolfane's all, I don't know, what is he? Is he excited? Is he happy? Is he upset? Is he relieved? What is he? She's alive, is all he says. Because they saw Sarai. And Sarai told them to leave right before they got attacked. And he's like, oh, she's alive. And I was like, does he realize it's his daughter? Because they know it's not Isabel. Because they know Isabel is dead. Does he realize that his daughter is alive? Here's the big questions. And by the way, Minya needs to chill. She needs to have a serious, she needs to grow up. This girl has forced herself to be 15 or 6 for the last 15 years. So she should be like 21 years old now. And what is she? She's 6 years old still. Girl needs to grow up because her bitterness is going to kill them all. All right. So that's all I have for the moment. All right, so everyone's been warned this is a spoiler thing because I just finished the book. I just finished the last 100 pages of it. And I'm really pissed. That is a horrible way to end a book. If I didn't have the second one sitting like feet away from me, I would probably have thrown the mine. I damn near did it anyways. What a horrible way to end a book. I cannot believe Sarai's dead, and I can't believe that Minya is such an evil witch. How does somebody have that much hate in them? And of course, if you knew what you were looking for, she literally put on the first page that Sarai dies. It's the first page of the book. It's the prologue. I just assumed that it was the original Slaughter, not Sarai. I'm so annoyed. All right, I'll come back later when I'm not quite so pissed off. All right, guys, so I had my camera set up to do an unboxing, and I figured I might as well come in here and do my outro for Strange the Dreamer. And I just opened my Illumicrate box and got this beautiful edition. And the whole box was nothing but this edition and this one, which was totally worth it because let's be real here. I looked everywhere for this thing. When we were in Europe, I looked through all of the charity shops. I looked through used bookstores. I looked through new bookstores. Could not find the hardcover of this book anywhere. So I bought it from Illumicrate instead. But so it's the next day. I finished it last night and I'm still kind of reeling over it. I don't know what to say. It broke my heart. And as happy as I am to have finished it, and I'm so thrilled that I have the next one, I cannot believe that she killed Sari. I'm so brokenhearted for both of them. And Minya is turning into such a little, So yeah, I'm frustrated and I'm confused. I was really tempted to knock it down. I was gonna give it 5 stars. It's 5 stars, 5 stars all the way through. Then they killed Sari. And I was like, dude, 1 star. You don't get any stars. I'm pissed. But I'm not gonna do that. I still gave it 5 stars. but I really was tempted to knock it down at least to 4 because of the way she ended it. I'm so mad. But all I have to say is I only had to wait like 3 seconds before I could start the next one. So I waited overnight. I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it today. But I only had to wait a little while before starting it, and I didn't have to wait forever to start it because that would piss me off. So yeah, I'm excited. I get to start the next one. This one, this is a pretty one, by the way. My normal one is in the room and it's all written on. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, and I'm probably gonna do a reaction video to this one too. And I'm going to use my US edition, not my pretty edition, to write in because I'm going to send it to Chris and have her write in it and send it back. I've always wanted to do a traveling book thing, and I figured these would be great to do it with. I did listen to it and read it at the same time. Some of the lyrical writing in it was a little bit difficult for me to follow because I have a learning disability, and so sometimes reading stuff is hard for me. So I decided to just make it easy on myself and go ahead and listen and read at the same time. I tried just straight reading it, but the way it's worded, the way things are written, it's Laini Taylor's style. She writes these beautiful books that are so lyrically written, but it's hard for me personally to get through them because my learning disability just makes it difficult. So I am glad I had the audiobook. So I went and I picked up the audiobook for the next one also, so that way I can sit and enjoy listening and reading at the same time. It does take me a lot longer to do it that way though, because I have to set aside time that I can actually listen and read at the same time. If I'm in the car, I just listen. If I'm usually at home and my family's around, I just read because I don't want to bother anybody else. So it did take me about a month to read this one because of the fact that I was listening to it and reading at the same time. And it'll probably take me just as long to do the next one because of that fact. But that's okay. I think it's worth it. And I wanted to annotate a book for the very first time, which scared the bejesus out of me, but I kind of enjoyed it. And I definitely will not annotate this one because it's too pretty to annotate, but I probably will do it more in the future. So yep, that's it. I gave it 5 stars. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video, and I will start a new one for that one, just in case you guys want to see it. And I will talk to you guys in another video soon. Bye.